As a security guard working for Molly, you have many responsibilities, one of which includes the general understanding, visual inspection, and periodic checking and evaluation of the facility's fire protection system. During an emergency, it is extremely important that you know what to do and who to contact in a timely manner. This orientation video will provide you with a basic overview of those emergency situations, the system and its components, and your responsibilities. The balance of your understanding will be gained over time through actual hands-on training activities directed by your supervisor and plant personnel. Facilities personnel will be conducting periodic evaluation of the training effectiveness. A building's fire protection system serves the purpose of extinguishing fires that are detected on the premises. These systems are comprised of many components, which allow them to do their job under most any circumstance. To make these system components easy to identify, they are typically painted in red. As such, detecting component problems and performing routine checks is critical to make sure systems work properly during an actual emergency. Molly's fire protection system is comprised of two system types: fire suppression using water and fire suppression using chemical or gas. You will need to have an understanding of both. This Molly facility is located at 1600 and 1720 Webster Street in Dayton, Ohio. This is the south and north plants respectively and include approximately 1.2 million square feet under roof. The majority of this plant is protected by fire suppression systems using water. For you to understand how a fire suppression system works, you first need to be introduced to the basic concept behind it and its major components. The main underground loop is comprised of 8 to 10 inch diameter pipes that are approximately 5 to 6 feet underground. Sectional valves are used to isolate sections of the underground loop. Fire hydrants allow for the connection of fire hoses. Fire risers are vertical sections of the main pipe that connect the underground loop to overhead mains. Mains and sub-mains provide water to the sprinkler heads. Diesel and electric pumps provide additional pressure to the fire system. Jockey pumps maintain the system pressure due to minute system leakage that occurs. Water storage tanks hold additional water used for emergencies. Inspection valves and flow switches are used during preventive monitoring. Pull stations are used to manually alarm of a fire emergency. CO2 systems suppress fire in areas where water is not desirable. Water pressure is measured in PSI, or pounds per square inch. The fire suppression system is designed to provide 150 PSI water to all sprinkler heads through the underground loop, fire risers, mains, and sub-mains. A makeup water fire suppression loop is connected to 12-inch diameter city water main at 55 psi to 65 psi. In the event of a fire, when sprinkler heads go off, the diesel fire pump will start and maintain 150 psi pressure in the system. If the diesel pump is not able to keep up with the system demand, the electric fire pump will come on in addition, pumping water from the above-ground fire tank to the loop. The purpose of the jockey pump is to maintain 150 psi in the system in the event of a small underground leak. When an area of the building reaches a predetermined temperature, sensors called fusible links determine that there is a high probability of fire. They cause the sprinkler head in that area to open and begin to spray a pattern of water in the direction of the fire. Larger fires generate more heat and respectively more sprinkler heads in the area are opened. This is the simplest form of fire suppression and is used in the majority of Molly's plant. For a sprinkler head to function properly, it must have adequate water pressure and flow available instantaneously and continuously when the fusible link breaks. This is only possible through the system of overhead and underground piping and components. Sprinkler heads can be connected to the water source in a variety of configurations, the most common location being an array of pipes located in the ceiling. Some of these ceiling pipes can be seen from the ground, like in the industrial plant. Other sprinkler pipes may be hidden above suspended or dry-walled ceilings, such as in office areas. These sprinkler pipes are supplied with water from larger water pipes called fire mains, which in turn are fed from fire riser pipes or risers. Each riser can serve up to 40,000 square feet of building area, or its zone, which can be found on the fire suppression drawings in the guardhouse, both pump houses, and the facilities office. The risers are supplied with water from the underground pipe loop outside the building, which is primarily pressurized by the city water under non-emergency circumstances. Now that you've been introduced to the fire alarm system and its components, there are 14 preventive measures and exercises that you will be expected to perform as part of your job functions. As with any mechanical system, the periodic visual inspection and exercise of these devices are a critical part of keeping a fire suppression system functioning properly.